Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Anna Morfides with Wendy Hearts Counseling, continuing on with our last week 4 of doing our extra week of gratitude on top of the self-love and gratitude that we have cultivated for the past 21 days, with the intention was to heal our anxious attachment style and create a positive self-view, because psychology now has proven that out of the attachment styles, there's 4 of them. The anxious attachment style produces a negative self-view, and then a negative self-view holds hands with negative core beliefs and has an unhelpful self-concept, whatever way you have been taught, which basically means self-concept, core beliefs, and these are the ways that our subconscious mind predominantly thinks and feels about ourselves. So our self-view, our self-concept, our core beliefs. When we grew up and we acquired an anxious attachment style, they will very much sound like, I'm not worthy, bound to be rejected, I'm bound to be alone, I am defective, I'm not good enough, I am unlovable, and so on and so on. But we have been changing that, and I hope that you have been feeling the love. I hope that you have by now noticed the difference in your life, because I know what my life was like before and what it is like now, and what I vibrationally match with today is so different. And I couldn't be more grateful about the fact that I was enlightened enough to have an opportunity to live and experience the rest of my life in a different way. So I actually took out all of my books to show you that when you do the work, because even at this event that I went to yesterday, at this really beautiful mansion in West Vancouver, with the most beautiful people, and I went to celebrate someone's birthday, and I ended up receiving gifts on somebody else's birthday celebration. They had just beautiful meditations and a beautiful activation to create like an internal shift. So basically, this is what my videos are also intended to do, is to activate that part of us that is dormant, that we have forgotten how life is actually supposed to be meant to be lived, and how it's supposed to feel, and how we're supposed to experience it in a complete, limitless, unlimited sort of way. I hope that you also receive this activation and you create that shift within yourself. So whatever gifts I'm receiving from this vibrational new circle that I have found myself in through all this work. And when I bought the book The Magic, I actually bought the little notebook as well. And I did my work. Every day I wrote in my journal. Like every day I wrote. And actually there's still room to write in here. But after I finished the book, I didn't stop there. I have so many books. I mean, a lot of those pages too are affirmations or to-do lists, but predominantly, as you can see, there's lots of, this doesn't end there. Oh, this one has a lot of room, but this one is half full. This one is completely full. And this one is completely full as well. Affirmations, things that I want to accomplish, goals, to-do lists. It's all like documented, and I always would write thank you, thank you, thank you. And I would try to envision what that would feel like and what that would be like. And I know sometimes I would want to doubt myself. And a lot of the times we also doubt ourselves completely subconsciously, because 95% of our nervous system is autonomic and automatic and runs subconsciously. So I wasn't even really aware of most of the signals that I was firing, but the way that I would become aware of what signals I was firing is the way that I was treated. And for me, it's usually the masculine energy. And then, of course, the rest of, my friendship situations and things like that has shifted for myself a lot as well, or the things that people say to me. I know it reflects my inner talk because I put in the work with the Louise Hay mirror work, and I practiced how I spoke to myself and what I said to myself. So that is being reflected back to me with other people. And I also did the same thing with my daughter as well. We did this 21-day self-love because she had a really hard time in elementary school finding her group of friends, and she very much reminded me of certain situations that I went through when I was in elementary school. And when I did her core beliefs, she was running on the same ones that I was running on, that she did not feel good enough. So then we dug into work and we did her mirror work and we cultivated her self-concept. And I would literally have her draw out, and where is it? Literally have her draw out like this, like her and her friends. Like I would have her visualize what that would feel like and write out how she would want it to be. And she totally did it. Like this little magical little being totally did it for herself. She has manifested a completely different experience for her. Yes, it was challenging to see her go through it, but I knew that it was all gonna come full circle. And then, yeah, I wanna say 3 years later, she is living out exactly what she had intended to live out, and she feels wanted and accepted and loved because we changed her inner programming together. We did the mirror work by Louise Hay. And actually, if you have children, I wanna show you this book. Where is it? Oh yes, I think I am. I think I am by Louise Hay. And then we did the Law of Attraction for Kids. We read these as well. And we really, 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 really spent time cultivating and giving her a different chance at life. So without further ado, we're going to go into our very last chapter. And I hope that this gives you more fuel and confirmation that this stuff really does work. And we are going to go to day 28, which is the last one of our bonus week, and it's called Remember the Magic. That's the thing with magic. You've got to know it's still here all around us, or it just stays invisible for you. So remember to remember the magic. You've got to know that it's still there. So we know that we can magically transform our life with the power of gratitude. We know it. We don't doubt it. We know it. So we're doing it, and that's what we're doing. Every day is unique. There is no day like any other day. The good things that happen each day are forever different and forever changing. And so when you remember the magic by counting yesterday's blessings, no matter how many times you do it, it will be different every time. It's just one of the reasons why Remember the Magic is the most powerful ongoing practice to maintain the magic of gratitude in your life. No matter what your desires are now or what desires you will have in the future, this magical practice will remain the most powerful practice for your entire life. The easiest way to remember the blessings of yesterday is to start by remembering the beginning of the day when you woke up and go back over the day in your mind, recollecting the major events of the morning, afternoon, and evening until you reach the time when you went to bed. When you recall yesterday's blessings, it should be effortless. You are just scanning the surface of yesterday, and as you scan, the blessings will bubble to the surface of your mind. You can start this magical practice by asking the question, what are the good things that happened yesterday? Whenever you ask a question, your mind will immediately look for the answer. Did you receive any great news? Did you magically receive or accomplish one of your desires? Did you magically receive unexpected money? Did you feel especially happy? Did you hear from a friend who you haven't heard from in a long time? Did something go magnificent? magnificently well for you. Did you receive a great phone call or email? Did you receive a compliment, or did someone express his or her appreciation for you? Did someone help you solve a problem? Did you help somebody? Did you finish a project or start something new you're excited about? Did you eat your favorite food or watch a great movie? Did you receive a gift, resolve a situation, have a stimulating meeting, quality time with someone, a great conversation, or make plans for something you really want to do? And the list goes on and on. You know, there's so many things to be grateful for. And I know that I've worked with clients in the beginning of this when they are still in the guilt and shame phase of the human consciousness, like scale of emotion measured in hertz, where they're riding at when they're in guilt and shame still, and in pain and agony and fear. They suffer. Life feels like it's suffering, really low vibrational energy, and there is no, it seems like there's nothing to be grateful for in those moments. And then I know when I take spiritual development classes and our teacher starts off our day by asking or practicing gratitude, we can't pick enough things to be grateful for. But I know, because I was there. I was one of the persons that I work with, because someone had to work with me, where I had to literally start from scratch and start to name things that I'm grateful for that are just tangible, because there was nothing else that I could think of in my life yet that felt good to me. So things like, I get to wake up another morning. I get to have a job, or I get to go grocery shopping, or I am grateful for the food that I eat or the water that I drink. Like, go for the basics if you're just a beginner, and then eventually, then you're gonna say things like, I am so grateful for this circle of friends that I have, and I'm so grateful that I get to go to a birthday party and I'm the one receiving gifts. Like, there's gonna be so many things, or even the no's in your life. When you think about, I am so grateful that my boss is sometimes mean to me, because he's really showing me that this is not a line for me, and he's basically pushing me out of something that I'm not supposed to be in right now. And because I'm too scared to do that, I'm so thankful for him for giving me the drive to do it, even though if it feels challenging, there wouldn't be any other way to do it. So again, even those will feel positive. Everything will feel positive. You'll be grateful for everything. So remember the magic and list yesterday's blessing on a computer or write them on a journal. They do say when you write things out on a journal, there's power, pen to paper. And like spelling, what's his name? The actor, Bruce Lee, spelling. He says it's not called spelling by mistake. We're spelling out our future, literally. We're spelling with words. We are spelling our reality. So scan over the surface of yesterday until you feel satisfied that you've recalled the blessings of the day. They can be small things or big things, because it's not about the size of the blessings. It's about how many blessings you find and how much gratitude you feel for each one. As you remember and notate each one, simply be grateful and say the magic words for it. Thank you. When you want to do this magical practice after today, you can mix it up so that some days you write out the blessings, and other days you remember the blessings and say them out loud or in your mind. You can make a quick list, or you can make a more detailed list. There's no set number of blessings to find from yesterday. But Rhonda says, I can assure you that every single day of your life is full of blessings. And when you have opened your eyes to see the truth of this, you will have opened your heart to the magic of life, and your life will be abundant and magnificent. Whoever has gratitude will be given more. Excuse me, I'm going to coughing fit. And whoever does not have gratitude, even what he or she has will be taken away from them. Because when we focus on lack, we are on this vibrational frequency of not having. So we're going to continue to bring in experiences so we can stay in not having. So, and I heard the most powerful thing today from Bashar. Prayer is the act of being thankful for what you have right now. So thank you so much for the bread that I got to eat. Thank you so much for the job that I had today. Thank you so much for this experience. Thank you so much for that experience. You pray for the things. So it's an act of gratitude and acknowledgement of what you have today so you can be given more. And you say, thank you for my perfect health. So if you want to be healthy, you thank God for what you have right now, and you thank him for what you have right now and what you want to envision to have, which you don't have right now, but you thank as if you have it, and you're so grateful for what you have right now. And that's how it works. Like basically prayer then is gratitude, is being acknowledging what is present today in order to receive more. And remember the magic, it was created for you. And well, we are at the end of the chapter. I do want to do the bonus, like the one day where I will do a recap of everything, the most important key points, and remembering the magic. And then, yeah, that will be really fun to do, actually. I already feel like I kind of know what I need to focus on for that. And yeah, when you wake up every morning, don't forget to set the tone for the day that you want to have. You envision everything exactly as you want it to go. You say, thank you for the great news. I'm still carrying my little list around of the things that I want to manifest. So I read it and I feel it, and I'm so grateful because I know it's going to, yeah, I can have this all. It's all mine. Thank you so much again for being on this journey with me. And I did receive a comment the other day that the sound quality or the volume might be too low. So I'm trying extra hard to speak a little bit louder to make sure that that does not affect you guys enjoying the videos. And before I let you go, we're gonna pull a card for the consciousness, because we are all one, we are all connected. Separation is scarcity. Remember, there's no separation, there's no good or bad. It's all is what is. We accept everything gratefully and joyfully. Oh, and look at this. And this is what we need to know. I deserve the best, and I accept the best now. So you're going to take your little mirror and you're going to say, I deserve the best, and I accept the best now. And you are the only one that can walk away from things that are not serving you. Because if we didn't have that not so best, or the things that you feel, and you will feel it from the inside if something doesn't feel right. You'll just have this feeling that something is not right about it. And you are the only one that can either express the discomfort of this to the situation or the person that is bringing those feelings forth out of you. And if there's no room for anything to be different, then it's up to you to walk away and find or make the room for another experience to come through by being grateful for everything that you've learned from that experience, because you deserve the best. You do deserve the best. And you make the decision that I accept the best now. We are the only ones that can make that decision and make the room for the best. I am mentally and emotionally equipped to enjoy a prosperous and loving life. It is my birthright to deserve all good. I claim my good. And yes, now through doing this work, we are mentally and emotionally equipped, because we're not writing on silly core beliefs that reflect I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough. We know that we're good enough. We know that we're worthy. We know how to give ourselves self-love. We know how to be grateful for everything, because that's the best way to raise our vibration, to live in the flow of life so we can have no resistance. We know this, so then we can enjoy a prosperous and loving life. And yes, it is our birthright to live life exactly in that way. Remember it and come back to these videos whenever you need it. This is for you. I love you so much. Give me a thumbs up if you liked anything about it. If you haven't subscribed, I would love for you to do so. And welcome to anyone that's new. Thank you for all thank you to my watchers for taking time out of your day to watch, even if it's just a little bit. I'm so grateful. And yeah, I'll see you next time.